Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we've returned to the PlayStation 5 Pro, because as you know earlier this week, or you may not have known, 5 new aircraft released on the Marketplace, from the Jaguar to the new Cessna. We have the Vulcan, and the YF-23, whatever the thing is, that fighter jet, and then of course, my all-time personal favorite plane that I've ever purchased in the sim through the Marketplace, the Azure Poly C160. And I've been flying it a ton here the last couple days, both in free flight and in career mode, and I just could not be happier with this aircraft. So if you haven't seen it just yet, we'll kind of run through the... I don't know why it's saying that now, but hopefully that's just a weird beta glitch, because I am running in the beta version, so just keep that in mind. It does have 3 different variations. We have renovated, class... Why is it saying this now? I'm hoping that's just a random glitch. If we run into issues, I'll just restart the sim, because I do know the plane works in the beta, so whatever. Got classic, and then we have the classic with antenna, which is probably what we're going to be running today. It has a ton of different liveries for each of those different variations of the aircraft, which I think we're going to go with the Luftwaffe Old. I like it. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that now, but I'm going to just hope everything's working, because I just was in the plane. So I think there's just some fun beta things going on there. But it does support heavy cargo missions, which I've done a couple of with that on the PlayStation now. Thing is working nice and smooth, as you would expect from it. So, let's go over to Germany. We got the Luftwaffe livery on here, so we may as well. And we'll see how everything does in a place... Well, Frankfurt was fine. I don't remember having... We'll start off in... No, I want to be down here. Let's go to Bavaria, in that area somewhere. We'll start in Stuttgart. Fantastic. But hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Thursday. Alright, let me see if the sim is still freaking out with this plane or not. If it is, we'll do a quick reboot. But I'm sure it's fine. I think that warning's just popping up for no reason. Hey, Jadu! I'm doing good. Hopefully you are as well. Hello, Kyle and Zach and Paul and Christian and Ken and Roll and Bernie and Monorific and Finest with $1.99. Hi, Cal. Seems like it's been a while. Let's go. I needed a break from the live streaming stuff. So, I mean, we did some Forza, but yeah, I absolutely needed a flight sim live stream break because I was getting a bit annoyed. But we're good now. We have some new Marketplace items, so that should quell the anger for a few days at least. And, yeah. Plus, I was going to stream yesterday, but was busy with some personal things. So, but that's all good. We're here today. And, oh, get this truck out of my face. Oh, what a play. Oh, I love it. I'm so glad it didn't take long for the C160 to come over here to PlayStation. It was my top... I mean, you can go back to my older PlayStation streams. I was saying this plane is my top one I wanted over here, and it has arrived. It's just such a great plane. I love it. Has some really cool features, which we'll check out just in case you don't know about it. But, nice. And of course, full interactability with the doors and everything. I'll get the cargo door open as well. Here is the interior. And let me see if I can open this thing on up. Little spoilers here, because I might not be able to do it since there's nothing on just yet. So I think we're going to just start this thing on up anyways, so you can hear that. Get a nice view. Let's start it on up. Isn't it awesome? Oh my goodness. Sorry for the horn in the cockpit. I was trying to do this without having audio, and I was just watching it in the playback. But awesome. Let me just think. Let me bring up the audio just a little bit more here. Because now I turned it down a little too low. Let me hear what this sounds like. The C160 is about 106 million credits in career. A little bit more, there we go, perfect. Now we can dive into a few of the other features that I absolutely love about this aircraft. So let's pop into the cockpit again. So you can see here we have a bunch of different things we can add to the cargo compartment of the aircraft, from just some regular, hang on, cursor mode wants to break on me, there we go. Some regular cargo. We can get some vehicles. Let it load in its texture. Oh, that's, I thought it was, I didn't realize it was a tank. I thought it was a vehicle tank. Okay, let me get rid of that. Have them here. Or you can also make it to where fold these seats down. And have some paratroopers ready to head on out. And of course, there's a little bit more to it than just sitting in here, which we'll get to once we're up in the air here. Can I get 5 here as well? No, just 4. All right, well, we'll go full on that. Perfect. Let's close those doors back there. Excellent. Let's also go ahead and turn up our brightness on these screens. Which I still need to look in the guide and all that stuff for the plane too, because sometimes these screens don't do anything. They kind of just sit in this area. It's one thing I need to kind of figure out, because I'm sure it's something I'm not doing, but I'm not really too worried about it. I just want to fly. So let us get going here. Run over the pushback tug. We'll take off and just kind of head really wherever. Not really too picky about where we head to. So happy to see planes coming to the PS5. Thanks for the video. I hate that there are so many negative Nancys out there. I appreciate what you do and always love your streams. I appreciate it, Kyle. And good evening, Simon. I have no idea about airliners. No idea when they'll release. Of course, Paul. And Simon, we are in Stuttgart. Which the code is Echo Delta Delta Sierra, EDDS. Kick out of reverse thrust there. It's been so fun flying this plane with my gyroscope, though. I love it. Tires look flat. I mean, they're gonna have some cushion to it because I'm pretty sure this had some dirt and all that type of stuff capabilities. And I think that's probably why this, because yeah, I need to still go through the checklist and everything. I haven't done that. I just enjoy flying the plane too much, so we'll put it on takeoff here. We'll give it a few minutes just to see if everything is in order there. Of course, we can have the heads-up display if we want to. Have all the different tanks there. Our quick cheat sheet autopilot. You can of course do it in the cockpit as well if you so choose. I'm already up to 5.5 hours of flight time in this aircraft. Love it. But cool. Alright, now we have our display. I didn't just want to fly around with it off. But cool. Let's get up in the air. Get our gyroscope on, and away we go. About 135, 140 is kind of when I pull back on the yoke. And off we go. By the way, I need to... Oh no, I do have the... Okay, I see Simon. Perfect. Because I am flying in the beta version, because I'm not going back to the public version of the sim, because forget that. It's so much nicer over here on the beta. But yeah, we'll just kind of... I mean, not really anything in particular, just kind of fly around. We'll probably do a touch and go or two here in Stuttgart before we leave. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's a good plan. Bring that power on back. What's up, co-pilot? Are my lights on? I don't think they are. Need to turn them on for safety. Oh, it's so nice having this here in the PlayStation, because at this point, this is gonna be my most flown plane. Oh, what is going on over there? Oh, it's okay. I was like, when did I get FS Fire over here on the PlayStation? And the nice thing about this too, in career mode with the 3 different variations, the developers made it to where each of those variants have a different livery. So you can kind of choose between 3 of them at least, instead of just having the same livery every single time. But hopefully everybody's enjoying those new... Oh, I see. You got the C160 too, Simon? Nice. I love it. But before we do this one landing here, let me actually... We'll climb a little bit. Gotta show something else off here. To get into the marketplace, you need to go back to the public version of the sim, buy it there, and then it'll show up in the beta. I have no idea. I have no really any time with VR controls, because anytime I'm in VR, I'm just using the regular DualSense. I mean, we can always check. Here, hang on. Hold on. I don't even know if these things are charged. Make sure you're holding your remote. I've spent like 0 minutes using these controllers. That's right? Yeah. Sense to controller to... Oh, goodness gracious. Of course they are. Hang on, I'll check it out later then. Let me plug them in. But yeah, I've used these controllers probably 5 minutes. So yeah, we'll just check on it a little bit later. We'll give them a nice charge. Alright, cool. So yeah, we'll check on it later. I'll give them a nice charge and then we can kind of mess with it in VR. I don't have a HOTAS and don't plan on buying one. I am good, but I'm sure it's very nice. Speaking of HOTAS, there's a HOTAS 5 coming out on the PlayStation side. It also works with PC. Nothing really too different from 4 though, except for the 3 buttons on the stick side, which I didn't realize the HOTAS 4 didn't even have those 3 buttons. It was very odd to me, but got that coming out. I don't think there's really anything else too different, unfortunately, though. Would have been nice to see something a bit changed with it, but at least it is still another option. Well, actually, no. There we go. Get those side doors slid up. And now I just need to remember how to... Oh. Where are they going? Why are they disappearing on me? Is it because I'm going too fast? I mean, we are booking it. Because normally you get to see their animation and everything. They're disappearing after they jump out. Oh, you know what? I'm wondering if that missing content prompt is kind of part of that. I'll probably have to restart the sim to do that, because I still don't know why that popped up, but... Alright. We'll check that out a little. Hang on, let me see if the vehicles do it. That's not what I meant to hit. Asobo, please. Let's get the cursor stuff kind of situated, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, my guess is going to be part of that. So we'll see if the vehicles do it. Get both of them in there. Okay, yeah, there's just something weird with that at the moment. So we'll give it a reboot. Still see it slide, but once they get out, they're just not staying. Okay, well, we'll do a retest after a reboot a little bit later. But you get the point. It's pretty cool. There's actually parachutes and everything. You can see them fade away. So, that probably means this won't work either at the moment. Let's see. Okay, so that's my missing content warning then. Don't worry, folks. We'll showcase that when it's working properly after a reboot. The beta wants to cause some issues for me. Alright, let's head in for a lovely touch and go in Stuttgart here. And glad you're enjoying the new Cessna iced tea. And Sush, hello, hello, welcome. Start bringing that power back just a little bit. I mean, we've kind of drifted away from the airport further than I was anticipating. Once we get this landing in, I might restart the sim just to kind of get things situated. Because for whatever reason, the beta decides to make the plane miss content, even though it definitely doesn't. I noticed the PlayStation side is not doing off-screen pre-caching like the Xbox is in the beta, so hopefully they can kind of get that situated. I also had a comment too this morning where somebody was saying, when are they going to fix the glitch of... So they bought a Jaguar, and their friend didn't, and they weren't seeing a Jaguar, they were just seeing a random plane. That is not a glitch. If you do not own the same plane, you will not see that plane. So that is one thing where model matching is functioning correctly, just because if you do not own, like if we didn't own a C160 and Flying Scott was flying it, we wouldn't see the plane. So just something to keep in mind with the third-party content. I mean, And I've been trying to keep people warned about that since before the marketplace was opened. If you do not own the same plane that a friend owns, you will not see him in that plane. Now, regarding regular first-party planes not model matching correctly, that is indeed, in fact, a glitch, because everybody has the plane. There's something weird with that. But when it comes to the third-party content, that'll always be that way if you do not own the same aircraft. So just like if somebody showed up in their Vulcan, I wouldn't see that because I don't own it. Or I wouldn't see the Jaguar either, as I don't own that. So just thought I'd clarify that, because it seems there's folks that think it's a glitch when it is not a glitch at all. I was always hoping that anything that was in the marketplace could have like a really... It doesn't have to be like a full-on crisp model of it. It could just be something basic just to kind of give the idea of it, but that would probably be a pain to do regardless. Hey Ronnie, welcome to the stream. Oh no, the truck's fine. The people are fine too. Their parachutes did in fact open. Do not be worried. And Christian, we are in Stuttgart. Echo Delta Delta Sierra, EDDS. I mean, yeah, if somebody's in the YF-23, it could easily just randomly show up as an airliner as well. Yep. Hey, Viper, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the 64 of you stopping on by. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic Thursday. I was originally going to do another Marketplace update video, but everything that's been coming out so far has been kind of not noteworthy, so... It was time to get another stream going, because it's been a few days. Oh, everybody just disappeared. Let's see if they return. Which, by the way, the drops and stuff, you won't see that in multiplayer. Even if you own the same plane, you won't see any of that. In case you were wondering. But everybody's back, not sure what that was about. Everybody just disappeared. By the way, yeah, okay. Because sometimes, or not sometimes, anytime you drop anything out of the plane, it'll show up on your EFB as other planes. It always looks kind of funny. So yeah, once we land here, I'm going to restart the sim really quick and see if the beta launches the plane correctly here. But first, we got to get a nice landing in. I almost want to get the Jaguar just to support Azure Poly, because, like I said in the Marketplace video, they're a top 5 developer for me regarding aircraft. They just do such a great job with it. And it's so cool to see so many of you grab the C160 as well. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Oh, this forest is really messed up. I'm hoping eventually Asobo can train the system to not really mess with forests too much. I'm not sure why it tries to... It'd be nice if it could detect a forest and get rid of any photogram... Because I don't know why the photogrammic imagery is even being utilized in the trees anyways. Because that's what leads to those weird oddities in the forest. I mean, once I'm at cruise altitude, I'm pretty much setting the throttle to about 90%. Because, I mean, it does a pretty good job of maintaining where you're wanting to be at without risking overspeed. And then for landings, I'm typically around 140, 135, 130. So about a 10 knot range. I know we're low on the glide slope, but that's okay. Pretty good draw distance on the other multiplayer C160s, which is awesome. I love the spoilers. It's such a great plane. And it's even better with my gyroscope controls. Such a fun one to land. But alright, let me restart the sim really quick and let this beta figure out what it's trying to do. Because I don't know why it popped up with those no content or missing content pop-ups for whatever reason. Because I did the thumbnail before it and it didn't show up, so I think it's just a random little bug there. And it definitely is, Paul. You want the YF-23? We'll hopefully get it soon, Viper, and hopefully have a blast with it. And you are welcome, Heisenberg. Hello to the 81 of you stopping on by this lovely Thursday. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. And if you've ended up purchasing some new Marketplace planes on the PlayStation side of things, hopefully you're enjoying them. I mean, for me personally, fighter jets, things like the SR-71 and all that, it doesn't interest me much because I don't want to just fly a plane around and then that's it. There's nothing really else to do with it. So for me personally, it's not worth it. But if you're into the military stuff and everything, the Archangel is a fun one. I mean, we bought it on PC just for content purposes. So I mean, it's really just all dependent. Like, if you really want to have just mess around fun with planes like that, you'll probably enjoy it. I'm in the C160, but not in beta. Gotcha, FMJ. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Alright, did those controllers get a little bit of, or enough juice to test out as well? So I can answer that question without it dragging on too long? Because I don't want to drag it out too long, you know? Alright, let me see if this pop-up's gone now. Why is this happening now? Here, let me do something here. Let me do something real quick. Oh wait, I think the right stick, yeah, it works here. The only place that the right stick actually works. Oh, by the way, no new update regarding the AAU4 or when this beta build will release. I do not know, but let me do this real quick, because the beta just acts a bit weird with third-party content for some reason on the PlayStation. Let's just re-enable it. Make it realize, oh, I'm not missing content. Are we good now? Are you happy? Perfect. Alright, back to Stuttgart here. In the Air France parcel delivery livery. There we go. Well, that's what I'm trying to find. But yeah, if you want to join, you're on PlayStation's beta build. We're on US East servers with all player conditions set. And Mr. Longbow, wonderful to be with you. Can't wait till we get a Cobra or Apache helicopter in the PS5. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen a helicopter just yet in the releases, which we'll see if we get any new ones here at 11:30, so about 45 minutes from now. Because 11:30 to 12, which is 1:30 to 2 Eastern Time, is when the marketplaces refresh. So, we'll see if the PlayStation Marketplace gets a double dip of new content this week. We'll see. Oh, I love seeing all the transalls. Oh. Alright. I don't know why it's doing that, though. Hopefully that's not going to be a thing that's common regarding the multiplayer just kind of dropping in and out like that. But anyways, let's pop on in here, get this thing to take off configuration already so we get things going. And we may as well listen to the startup again, because the audio for this plane is awesome. And hello, Toby. Welcome, welcome. Love this plane. The flares is a nice touch. It is. Which, that should all work now, since the missing content nonsense of the beta is over. And Canadian guy, welcome to the stream. Perfect timing. I love seeing all the... and disappear. Yeah, it was great. It's like you don't love anything. You don't get to see any of these planes. Alright, hang on. Let me do another VR check here. Be enough time for these things to get a little bit of juice here, I would imagine. Make sure you're holding a controller. Let me fumble my way through grabbing this here. I think everybody sees this, don't they? There we go. Perfect. Oh, you can't control this with the... You have to, oh my... See, this is why. It's just... I'm hoping they improve on the VR controller stuff. Checking your play area settings. Don't mind the microphone. Stay seated. Perfect. Set play area. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Square. What the heck is square? There it is. All right. A resume. Alright. So it looks like it... Oh, nope, it's both. So there's that. And then start and pause and then go back in to do... What a weird glitch. Why would they... we're at, we're pointing towards the road. You are seeing this, right? Let me look. Okay, you are. Perfect. Do you use the side buttons or just the trigger? Because I'm assuming the yoke is supposed to highlight, right? Or something. I can mess with the buttons up there, but can't fly. Yeah, I don't think the start-stop thing is doing anything. I'm gonna be honest. But this does the 2. But I don't get any. I got nada. Yeah. Let me look at chat here. I am Steve. The yoke should highlight and squeezing the trigger should be. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not doing that. It is not, unfortunately. But I do want to kind of walk around my cabin while I have this on. Where's my good controller? That's why I don't really care much for the VR controls. Oh, that's the Xbox controller. Hang on. Oh, I can't see. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Hang on. We got it, folks. And guess what? It's time to turn on gyroscope. Oh, this looks fantastic. We may as well fly around a little bit in VR. I've done it a little bit. Oh, this is still weird. The old backwards. Oh, sweet. And my C160. Look at the C17 out the window over here. That's pretty cool. At least I'm actually seeing multiplayer models in VR. That's nice. Because that was acting a bit weird when we last did this. Very cool. Alright. Well, shoot. Let's get going here. Where's the microphone at before I slam into it? Okay, what's happening? Where is this? Oh, God. Oh, I'm not even looking the right way. I don't. How am I not finding it? It was right in front of me. I know it's gonna hit me. I'll try to hit it with the headset before. What? Okay. Oh, I'm all the way over here. No wonder I'm not reaching it. Hang on. There's the microphone. You probably weren't even hearing anything I was saying. Oh. All right. Let me reset the camera view here. Which I can't use the regular button because it doesn't do anything. It does work with the VR controllers, which is great. But yeah, camera reset R1. Let's see if that works. Oh, already reset after the pause. Perfect. Oh shoot, I don't want to be in reverse. Hang on, back it on up, co-pilot. Still got the weird reflection blockiness under the cloud layer on the horizon. Let me get our cheat sheet autopilot set up here. What is that noise? Is that the VR controllers? I don't want just you can go away. It's fine. I don't need you anymore. We are at 1,000 feet, so let's go to 6,000 feet, please. Oh, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Yes. We have it all planned out, folks, even though I'm gonna probably fumble my way through this, but we're gonna do it anyways. Alright, let's get up in the air. Let's go for the little expedited takeoff here. Oh, what was that? Seen a Transall just hitting its wing there. Couple notches of flaps. Trim this out a little bit. I don't have gyroscope mode on. There we go. And let's get up in the air. Oh, Simon is wasting no time. Look at him book it. He's like, Cowtown is taking his sweet time on taking off, and I am not having it any of it. Oh my, what is happening? Is that a crosswind all of a sudden? Dang. Reset my gyroscope just in case. And sorry, I'll get back to chat here. Obviously I can't see it because of the VR headset on my face, so don't you worry, we will get there. Oh, there's the microphone, of course. Oh, what happened to Pigtowns? He disappeared. Alright, so we got our heading over here. Autopilot on, please. Gyroscope mode off. Uh-oh. Oh. Hang on. Azure Poly, by the way, your plane still interacts with the cursor mode. So if we could get that resolved. That's like the one glitch I've run into with this aircraft. Is it always kind of kicks out of autopilot a little bit. Turn off these VR controls, please. I'm sick of hearing them doing whatever noise that is. Go away. Thank you. Don't need you anymore. Oh, much better. It's like, oh my goodness. Quit doing the little clickety noise. Ridiculous. Alright, let's go get the VBL and the VBL2 up in here. You're going to go ahead and bring that power back just a tad. Hang on. Get this situated here. Asobo, can we change the walk around to wherever I'm looking is still forward on the controller? Because it acts really, really weird. You have to do it all backwards when you're not looking at it. And I can just realize you're probably not hearing me talk because I'm not looking at the microphone. I'm behind. Hang on, let me scoot it up here. Oh, this is going to look so cool. Hang on. Oh, this is sweet. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, this is what I'm talking about now. Hang on, let me get the microphone set up. There we go. Check this out. Nice. Oh, this looks so cool. Hang on, let me scoot around. There's our vehicles. Hopefully it doesn't drop while we're standing right here, or else it's going to end quite poorly. Looking cool, everybody. Flying Scout flying under us here. Oh. Go out of my wall. Yeah. Very cool. Love it. All right, so and not slam into my microphone. And open this on up here while we're over here. No, I want to open it. Hang on. Let me scoop by the tanks here. Yeah, this is my first time in the C160 in VR because I never did it on PC. It's always such a pain setting all that up. Just gonna click on it for no. That's not gonna happen. Now I'm losing my voice. Fantastic. Alright, I'm trying to... There he goes! Oh, is he still looking at the parachute? Huh. Why is that not doing what it needs? Is that a beta issue? I think before we wrap up the stream, I'm going to test that out outside of the beta and see if that continues to happen. Because yeah, they just disappear. They're not supposed to do that. They have a whole animation, and you can watch them parachute down, so I'm not sure what's happening with it. I'm going to chalk that up to a beta thing, but we'll do a quick test before we wrap up the stream later on testing that. Because that means we're probably not going to see our flares then either. Yeah, I think the beta is kind of not happy with the third-party stuff at the moment. Interesting. Alright, well, at least we know where to test, or what to test out before we wrap everything on up. Because I can assure you, it's not the plane's fault on that. The beta is just not very happy at the moment with third-party content. There we go. Oh, I saw the flaps. I'm sorry, plane. I didn't realize I had the flaps down the whole time. That's what I get for messing around with the plane too much. Oh, that's nice. Oh, let's look at the C-17 over here. Oh. You know, sometimes when you're in VR, you just kind of forget that there's walls around you. I just want to look out here. Duck down, don't want to hit our head. Stuck on everything. There we go. Alright. Close up those doors. Very cool. What are you looking at, huh? By the way, let's take a look at where we're heading to here. Cables out of the way. let's head towards the mountains a little bit here. Let's head to the right. And again, you can do autopilot in here. I just prefer to do it the quick and easy way, which is using it on the tablet. There's Chris. Let's go 130. That works. Look at this turn. Yeah. Oh man, it's nice being in this plane, isn't it? What do you think? I know I love it. By the way, let's crank this thing on up as well. Ah, yeah. This is the life. Sit over here a little bit, enjoy the view, see all the panels. Well, that's the thing I love about the PSVR 2 headset. It's just like, you know what, I'm gonna plug it in really quick, just get some VR experience going, and it's quite nice. I'd still love to see that. I'm interested to see what Asobo does if they do improve like resolution and stuff like that. Because I don't know if you see the windows kind of freaking out on the stream, but I see it in the headset. Look at this material here. That's looking nice. That's looking quite nice. Oh man, does anybody? Oh, look at this bunk bed we got going. It's like a truck cabin over here. Lay on the bed over here and just go to sleep. That's nice. Screens are freaking out too in VR a little bit. That's alright. No big deal. And I want to see what this thing looks like at night in VR. Oh, anti-collision is on. Get our wing lights on. Get our formation lights on as well. We may as well. Light operator. Sit up there. Upper console. Do we have a lower console light switch? Because the light switches are all over the place in this thing. That'll be fine for now. Let's crank this to night. Oh yeah. Hang on. Little green and oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Little white, little UV, little green. And where is the center one again? Is the center? Don't mind me slamming my face directly into the flight controls here. Oh, there you are. And of course you can change the colors too if you want. You don't have to go green. You can go bring that green down a little bit. There we go. Let's go full green there. Assuming rescue is just a bit dimmer. I don't know what that's changing actually, but regardless, there we go. actually overspeed? Oh no, I was too busy messing with the light. I wasn't even paying attention to it. Sorry, plane. Down to 6,000 feet again. But cool, I was just about to bail out of VR anyways. That way I can catch up with chat, because I'm probably way behind now. But very cool. Oh man. But yeah, I can't get into the VR controls. I don't like them. Much rather just stick with the gyroscope on the DualSense and all that fun stuff. All right, let me catch up here. Is this a career flight? Nope. This is free flight. In our Air France aviation postal livery. And very nice, Ephraim. Glad you're watching from while you're flying from Mumbai to Nice. Fencing on a plane is dangerous. Is it though? And we got a big cargo area back there, so I mean that's no big deal. I'm good. I'm not really too worried about it. All I know is things need to improve regarding the VR controls. There shouldn't have to be all these workarounds of pausing and unpausing, restarting the flight while you're in VR. Yeah, it's just it's whatever. Is the voice low? Well, it was probably low when I wasn't looking around. Because, yeah, most of the time I wasn't looking at the thing, so we should be good. Sorry about that. Where's my C160 on the beta? I just bought it in the normal game. Sometimes you have to go into my library and then re-initialize it, because the beta's acting weird with third-party content. Oh, very nice, Simon. See? Isn't it nice when you do that? I bought the Vulcan and the wife thinks it was free. Okay. Nice, D. How much was that again? I mean, I know it was free, but I just wanted to clarify the... I think that was... Yeah, that was free 99. And, I mean, there probably won't be a video for me, because so far everything that kind of released Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday hasn't been anything too exciting. So we'll see here. We're about 20 minutes away from the first set. Oh my goodness gracious. I do not need medical aid, Simon. I'm good. Thank you, though. That was really cool, though, hanging out the back in VR. You know what? Crap. Let's pop that back open. See what everybody's doing back there. Chicken and fries just landed on my lap. Oh. Why can't that happen to me while I'm streaming? What's this about? The Vulcan is not free, no. It's about 33 bucks. The commenter was just saying he told his wife that the aircraft was free. Yeah. Ooh, very nice, Simon. We are heading towards the mountains, right? Yes. Okay, good. As a matter of fact, let's do that a little bit quicker here. Let's do 140 degrees. Oh yeah, there they are. Let's go ahead and climb as well. Let's go to 10,000. Bring that speed down. Bring that speed down. There we go. I don't know what that noise is. That because of multiplayer? I think multiplayer might be doing that because I don't ever remember hearing that weird noise in single player. It's like a rrrp. Like a, I don't know what that noise is. It's weird. I think multiplayer might be freaking things out in the sim. Because it's happening more and more as Simon gets closer. And a collision and 2 C160s are gone. Very good, Simon. Very good. What in the world? Oh. Why do we have a caution? We're fine. I'm going to bring the power back just a little bit, though, because we are getting close to not so good speed territory. It is, Steve. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's a very satisfying plane to do everything with. I love landing it as well. It's a blast. The plane doesn't like the beta. I'm gonna have to test it out in the public version because none of that works in the beta version. But I've shown that off plenty of times in the past when we were flying this on the PC and Xbox, so I'm sure most know about it already. But yeah, see, now that we're alone, we're not getting... I think it was just a weird glitch with the multiplayer audio. But yeah, let's see where we want to head to once we get over the mountains here. Ooh, yes. Right there. That'll be a fun one to land into. We're heading to Lima Oscar Whiskey, India. Oh, why did the EFB just reset? Oh, we're good. We're here. That was weird. Innsbruck. Do a little touch and go there and then take off. Keep heading over the mountains or something. Perfect. It is settled then. What's your heading? 0. It's 140. And we're next to Innsbruck. If you just got the beta, make sure multiplayer is turned on, because that is turned off by default. I'm drinking a Yoo-Hoo. I have not had a Yoo-Hoo. Maybe I've never had a Yoo-Hoo, actually. Maybe a long time ago. But not recently. But very nice. I hope you're enjoying the Yoo-Hoo. Through the clouds we go with this majestic plane. I'm so glad it was one of the first few that came out, though. That's awesome. I was worried I was going to have to wait a long time for my C160 to arrive, but not long at all. Shout out to Asobo for giving me my plane. I'm just kidding before people take it seriously. I did not get any special treatment because it's my favorite plane. Oh yeah, this is gonna be perfect to fly around in. By the way, I never even posted this anywhere. Let me do that while we make our way over to the mountain. Make our way over to the mountain. We are flying my favorite Marketplace aircraft, the C160 that just released PS5 Marketplace. There we go. Perfect. I guess I'll put it on the Discord as well. I still, I've been on this Discord thing for a while, and I still don't understand what the point of it is. I can't, I don't know. But I try to keep it up to date. We fly the C160 on the PS5 Pro beta build. Excellent. That gets the point across in no time. Beautiful. Just as beautiful as this view I see. This is why flying over... I mean, I love flying over mountains. I love mountains in general. In real life, in games, in Sims. Because nothing beats it. Especially a little lake right against some peaks and stuff. I will take this view over an ocean any day of the year. And I think this is the valley right here, going into Innsbruck. No. We're a little... Oh. I mean, we'll see it. It's fine. Let's go ahead and break out of autopilot. We don't need you anymore, thank you. We're gonna bring that power on back as well, and we're gonna start descending. If we fly along the peaks, that's fine as well. We did a stream over the Phenom. We did it day one when it released earlier this week on Monday. We checked that out, as well as the FBO thing, and pretty fantastic aircraft. Nice, FMJ. Jeff, I have no idea. We'll see here in about 10 minutes. Between 11:30 and 12 is when the stuff releases. So, if nothing happens in the next 40 minutes, then the answer would be no to anything new. But we'll see. Be nice if we get a little double dip in content. Nice, Canadian. Hey, there's FMJ. Oh, you did act. Oh, you got the C160 too. Nice. Oh, wait, you did say that already. You flew. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. You said you were flying on the non-beta version. I'm gonna let chat answer that for you, Jadu, because I have no experience with the military planes. So, I mean, Because, again, to me, if you're fine just doing random flights and that's it with those things, just to fly cooler planes, then you'll be happy with it. But, I mean, if you're looking for things that are career support and all that type of stuff, it's not going to be a thing you might be. But, again, it's just, if you're really into the military stuff, I know a lot of people like that plane, so I'm not sure why it has lower ratings on the PlayStation side. I don't know what's with the EFB. That thing is loading in really weird here. It's so zoomed out when it's supposed to be here. But this is our valley. We'll follow this into Innsbruck. I want to just bring this throttle all the way down here. Well, okay, I know the C160 is military as well, but it also supports career mode, so checkmate. And it also was for postal delivery from Air France, so, you know, checkmate times 2. But I'm just talking about, you know, fighter jets and bombers. They're cool, but it's just not my thing. So, I mean, if you're really into them, you're probably going to have a blast with it, is what I'm saying. But yeah, in case you don't know, it does support heavy cargo missions. I've done a few now on the PlayStation. Things have been working fantastic there. And just couldn't be happier with it. Running way better than the Airbus lineup in heavy cargo, which is great to see. And of course, just in general, running the beta version, not really seeing, I mean, okay. I don't see the memory issues with this plane, but the Airbuses and stuff, or just the airliners in general, are still having some memory issues in career mode. I'm not seeing it as much in free flight, which I'm happy about. Cool. Now we can just kind of follow this valley a little bit, get some low flying going. Excellent. Where's Simon and Chris going? Why are you leaving us? Oh, there's a castle over there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Well, that's fine. You know, Simon and Chris don't want to fly with me anymore. It's fine. You're banned. Oh, crap. Can't imagine the Vulcan in career mode. Why not? That's a perfect flight-seeing, capable aircraft. TC, no idea about airliners. I mean, I'm hoping it'll be in the next release, because I know a lot of people are looking forward to some PMDGs and A350s, all that fun stuff. So we will definitely see what's going on with that. The weekly post on Thursdays has nothing to do with the Marketplace releases. Those release starting in 5 minutes and then go for about 30 minutes because it goes through that time frame. But yeah, the weekly blog is in the evening. But yeah, that has nothing to do with the Marketplace releases in Sim. Yep, Canadian, we're going to have strict rules. You can't have fun. Everything has to be serious 100% of the time. Because this is a simulator and you can't have fun. So. It's just so funny to me. How boring. It's like, how about no? I want to fly however I want to fly, in whatever I want to fly, and have a blast. I mean, see, Canadian, there we go. Then I would buy the Vulcan. I still probably wouldn't get it, but that would be cool to do. I mean, just air show stuff related would be pretty neat. Tried to land at that airport and hit a twig on a tree. Oh, well, fantastic. That is very nice. And Ryan, are you enjoying your Citation 10 back there with the winglets? I know it's probably more Rin rather than Rhine, but you know, we're in Germany, so you see? See what we did there? Anyways, let's get prepared for our landing, because I think we're getting ever so closer to it. Let's bring that power all the way back. Exactly, Iced Tea. I mean, could you imagine how many half peanuts fit in that bomb bay? Complete oversight by the developers on that. But yeah, I mean, if you do end up getting, you know, the YF-23, the Vulcan, the Jaguar, I hope you have a blast with it. I know people have a great time with the Jaguar. Same developer who made the C160 here that we're flying today. I forgot, I know Azure Poly's making a regional aircraft, regional airliner aircraft, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that really quick. What is their next product? Oh no! It is the Dassault Raphael and the Tracker S2 FT and the Specat Jaguar. Oh, that's already out. But yeah, so the Raphael and the Tracker S2 are their next planes that they're working. The Tracker looks really cool. They just revealed that project. So, I mean, just in general, Azure Poly is a great developer to look for if you're just looking for military-based aircraft, from fighters to transport, stuff like that. Okay, where's the airport? Oh, we're still a little bit away. Okay, perfect. Oh, I see it. I have visual. I see our all red pappy lights over there. Beautiful. Yeah, multiplayer audio is very, very weird. That's okay, I can live with it. And Mr. Smoker, very nice. Glad you're enjoying that. I'm glad you're enjoying the C160 FMJ. I do not use a mouse. Nope. All of my gameplay on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation is full-on 100% controller with nothing else. I mean, okay, PC, sometimes I use the mouse just because it's already plugged in, but for console, I do not use keyboard or mouse at all. And I do prefer, the first thing I turn off is the HUD. I hate having anything on the screen. I just want gameplay. Absolutely. Just looks so much nicer without the HUD. Where is the lake, Pigtowns? Where's the wake, Pigtowns? What? What are we saying right now? Alright, hang on. Let me focus on the landing here. I'm off course now. I mean, I don't have any issues with navigating menus, personally. With the cursor, or interacting with a cockpit that has a bunch of buttons. I'm just so used to it at this point. But I'm glad you enjoy the mouse and use it and find it much easier. Nothing wrong with that. Oops. And welcome to Innsbruck, which we're just going to do touch and go here. Actually, no, we'll do a full stop landing. That way we can taxi and then take off again. Just to kind of utilize our reverse thrust and our spoilers. Uh-oh. That's not... Okay. Alright, we had some wake turbulence fun there, which did not help us out. That was unfortunate. I need to back up. The wake turbulence is killing us. I was coming with a bit more speed to navigate it. So we'll be going in a little bit faster here, but yeah, that wake turbulence is throwing the plane off completely. Should be mostly cleared by now, I'd imagine. Nope. Still getting some weird bumps there from... And I probably don't have the gears down because of slew mode. Everything has been thrown off completely. Asobo, please let us turn off wake turbulence on multiplayer aircraft, because it sucks. And now slew mode is not going to put us in any speed. And now my beautiful landing has come to an absolutely grinding halt. Hang on, I have to fix this now. Yeah, I know, plane, I know. Calm down. Multiplayer wake turbulence was a drastic mistake. I really hope we get a separate toggle for it, because it does not add any fun enjoyment to the sim. And we're finally here! Yay! Alright. You're on USE server, right? You're the only person I can never find. Oh, we'll see. I'm on that secret USE server. Hopefully one of these days you can find us. But yeah, I don't know why they added it. I really don't. I'm hoping we'll be able to turn that off. It's just not an enjoyable feature. It really isn't. Just like helicopters able to knock planes over. We saw that in the last stream we did. I think it was it with the... No, it wasn't the last stream. I forgot what stream it was, but we were in a private jet and a helicopter blew over and flipped the plane. I forgot what it was. I think it might have been a bigger plane. I don't remember what that exactly was, but it's all good. Because I keep forgetting it's a thing, and I remember it when it causes issues like that. It's like, okay. Beautiful view here, though. Alright, an hour and 35 minutes into the stream. We'll do another little short hop somewhere. This EFB doesn't keep breaking on us here. I don't know where I want to go just yet. Looks really great with this time of day too, just for the fact that it's starting to set. Slew mode, probably reset our trim. Great airport, though. That was happening too, where it was kind of creating some things. Yeah, Ice-T. Because we got our first-hand look at that a few streams ago. I need to look back at it, because I forgot what plane we were in, but it made it seem like the plane had no weight at all, and I don't know. Just a dumb feature. I can understand it for AI traffic, but for multiplayer, I think it's a pointless thing. At least personally. That's why I'd love to have a toggle to separate that. It would be far too easy for players to grief other players with it. Which again, I just don't feel like it adds much to the gameplay. Oh, my landing light is down. Let's not have that. Oh wait, that was a taxi light. There we go. Bring that back up. Much better. JT, if there's nothing in the next 18 minutes, then the answer would be no. Regarding the PlayStation 5 Marketplace. Regarding the Xbox and PC side, I'm sure some stuff released. Just everything that was releasing between Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, or Tuesday and Wednesday, I don't know what released today, wasn't anything too thrilling. Alright, still haven't figured out where we want to head to just yet. There we go. Lima, India, Papa Bravo. Bolzano. Bolzano is where we shall head to then. Perfect. We'll climb over these mountain peaks. And make our final stop over there. And Josh, hope you're well. Oh, has there been any info as to when the next update is out? No clue on that. They haven't, I mean, we haven't even had a new beta build or anything like that. I don't know if we will, but yeah, I have no new information regarding that. Hopefully we'll get some news on it maybe today. We'll see. From the Thursday blog. At night, I mean, we're going to be popping over to the regular version here anyways after we do this final stint of the flight, because I want to see if this plane is functioning correctly outside of the beta environment regarding its flares and cargo drops. Because in the beta, it's not doing what it's supposed to. But that's okay, because I didn't want to fly in the public version of the sim anyways. So if it means I don't have working cargo, that's okay, but we'll just double check that, because I'm sure it'll work fine over there. Probably just a little bit of an odd beta hiccup on that. Like this EFB thing. Help with graphics setting. On what? The PC? Because I don't really have much. Because all I do is pretty much have everything set to medium. And then the only thing I care about is ray trace shadows and ultra clouds. Everything else can be relatively low in the settings. As for console, I have everything set to medium. I don't change anything regarding settings there. Oh, it's a C17. I was like, what the heck is that? Oh, this looks fantastic. Looks really cool as a backdrop. This looks so cool. Just nice having this sim being back to what we were experiencing before SU5 released. I mean, that was such a huge disappointment where it was like, wow, this is not enjoyable anymore, and didn't have to wait too long for this beta to start on up and get right back to where we were. So hopefully this will be a public thing soon. I mean, there's still some work to do, especially in career mode. The airliners still are not happy over there. Which, by the way, is that still feedback logged, or did they change it at all? Because I made a whole forum post about it. Nope, still feedback logged. Alright. Because I know they did some more I wouldn't assume this is going to go out to the public in the next couple weeks. I'll put it that way. I think there's going to be a little bit more time in here. I'm sure we'll see another build just to see if we see further improvement. Because I highly doubt they're going to just ship this one out immediately. Because I think once they get the airliners situated in career mode as well, it'll be back to what we were experiencing. But that does not happen just yet. Oh my goodness. Very nice. That was lovely. Cool. So yeah, we'll actually just head over to the left here. We'll start our descent and bring this power all the way back. And that way we can have a bit of a hefty descent into this airport here. Did you see price increase for airplanes Boeing? In career mode? No, I haven't really paid too much attention to it, especially when I'm in the beta, because you just have unlimited money anyways, so. You should be able to buy the Beluga. I'll double check it, but you should be able to. Oh. Stupid. I can't believe that's default too. Going into photo mode just pauses the sim. It's like, no, don't do that, please. I will use it now, though. Kind of catch up. There we go. I mean, there's been price changes in the past as well. I mean, if it's in the beta, it'll probably be different in the public version, or if it's in the public version, I mean, I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Oh crap, we're almost okay. That was a lot sooner of getting to this airport than I thought it was going to be. As a matter of fact, it's right there. So you know what? No, let's not bank to the left. We'll bank to the right, go over this cool little lake over here, and then we'll turn final after that. Get a nice view along the cliff sides. Doesn't C160 have some quite strong air brakes? Yeah, it has quite a set because it's on the top and bottom of the wings. We've used them a few times already this stream. So yeah, we'll go around this berm and then go in for a final on that. Should know everything. Well, I know I'm going to be turning off multiplayer on my final because I want to test something. Because I was going 15 over the speed and I know it wasn't us stalling the aircraft. And of course Mach 2. Gotta get those beta codes out. Good times. Oh, I don't think multiplayer wake turbulence is going to be a factor on this one. Was that a... I guess that was a real plane flying over me. I was like, why am I hearing something? What in the world? Got a heavy crosswind here. Because I heard a general aviation plane buzz by. That was weird. Oh, it is a hefty crosswind here. Nice. That was a fun landing. Goodness. Good stuff. Alright, I turn that back on. Let it load on in. And we'll park it on over here at the terminal. Which is another handcrafted one, actually. Bass, no update on that just yet. I still think it's a few weeks out, if I'm going to be honest. I would like to see another beta build here, kind of resolving some other issues that are going on in career mode still, especially with the airliners. And, ooh, actually we're going to park over here on the left. Just live a mile down the road from a pretty large airfield that is used to run a large cargo aircraft from alongside a variety of general aviation stuff, so it's fairly frequent thing to hear them. In regards to, I mean, nice. I mean, very good. Oh, what a view to wrap things on off here. Of course, we're going to test out a few things before we do wrap up, but that's going to be going out of the beta build here. What a plane. Just love landing that thing. Especially in those crosswinds. You gotta just have such nice control over it. They did such a great job with the flight model. But very nice. Hopefully you all enjoyed flying flying and landing alongside with me. Nice Citation 10. Or are you still in? Yes. Oh, just doesn't have the winglet. Oh, you're also flying around with the chocks. Flight FX, you gotta work on your, oh, just a weird LOD. Well, regardless, Flight FX, you need to work on the LOD. But still a great aircraft as well. But again, thank you for flying along. Hope y'all had a blast. Oh, let me guess, that's FMJ. Yep. I knew he switched away from the Chinook. That's great. Alright, let me do a couple tests here, and then we will wrap things on up. But hopefully you guys had a fun time flying over in Germany, in some Alps. That was great. Let me just double check the pricing of things. Because a used Boeing 737 was around, what, 95,000 credits or something like that? oops, I meant to do, we'll look at used, but 737 new, 99,000, and used, so that's regular price there. Used is 83,000 or 83 million. I'm not seeing anything out in the ordinary. $100 million, 120, 150. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything different. At least not in the beta build. All looking normal on that. So I just want to go back into the regular version of the sim really quick. One, to see if anything released after 12. Because if nothing released, then there's nothing today for the PlayStation 5 Marketplace. And then I want to see if the flares and stuff work over here. So I'll be right back. Gonna get some water, and we'll let this load on in. Alright, we're back. I want to look back at that landing. Because I want to see what speed I was going at. Because the real life speed of a C160 is 100 to 105 knots. Which I know I wasn't that low. Let me look at it again. Because I just want to... Oh, come on, YouTube. There we go. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. Now it all froze. That's good. Hang on. Oh, fine. I'll watch it over here. Alright, first things first, Marketplace. Are we at 50 still? Yes. So, nothing new today. Let me check career, see if the thing changed at all. Regarding pricing, I doubt the full-on public version changed. I mean, a few million below a new one. Nothing too out of the ordinary with that. Yeah, I was going 124 knots on that landing. That's why I knew it wasn't because of stalling. 9,900. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything different with the prices, so there's that. Done with that. Now let me see if the flares and stuff work over here properly. I'm sure they will. I think it's just a beta thing going on. my chat? Why does this break? Oh my goodness gracious, please. This is outrageous. Anyways. Get into this. So we're going to be holding an altitude here. Or no, probably not. Alright, perfect. Autopilot. Altitude hold, please. Keep this heading. Alright, first test. Set this to night. Alright, hang on, set this to day. I couldn't, oh there it is. I couldn't see crap. There we go. Get a good angle of this. Yeah! Oh, they look so good. I love the reflection off the body of the aircraft as well. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, just a beta bug. I was assuming that was the case. I've been highly surprised if it didn't work at all anywhere. God, that looks so, they did such a great job with the flares. Crap looks so good. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see the reflection off the aircraft. Great draw distance on it too. Sweet. What a plane. Alright, test number 2. Since we know this one works, I'm sure this will work as well. Because I just wanted to showcase this just in case you haven't seen it yet. Oh, what the heck is that? That's cool. Okay. Wasn't expecting to see that. There it goes. Now you can actually see. Kind of weird though. Why is he hanging with us though? Wow, he's faster than we are. What? Okay, there's still something weird with that. Must have put some rockets on that one. There he goes. Okay. Interesting. Because that's not supposed to happen. Azure Poly, I think I found a weird thing with your parachuting. Alright, what do the paratroopers do? Are they a bit funky as well? Now that we know, we'll actually see them jump out instead of jumping out without their chute. Let's find out. There we go. Drop all paratroopers, please. I don't know. I don't think I'm seeing them either. Oh, there's one. There they go. Two jumped out at the same time there. Oh. But yeah, they normally drag behind, obviously, more realistic. I don't know why they kind of hang with the plane. Some weird oddities with that. Well, there we go. At least we're seeing them jump out this time. I don't know what's happening. There's some weird... Interesting. I think we're good now. Bye, everybody. Quit hanging with me. I'm going... going 225 knots. Those are some fast parachutes. That's the expedited drop. So, still some weird things to work out with them. That's okay. It still looks cool. Just like the flares do. Which, let me get my chat back open since that wanted to just explode for some reason. Oh, now everything's falling off my desk. This is great. What is that? Here we go, the chat's back. Can you start? Oh yes, sorry, I meant to check that out too. We'll definitely see if I can get the beluga. But cool. How long do you think we will keep getting GA planes? In regards to marketplace releases, or I'm not sure, because we really haven't gotten many general aviation. We've got private, jets and stuff, and then of course a bunch of military ones in the last one, plus a new Cessna. But yeah, let me check that out real quick. I mean, that's true, Paul. It might be a hurricane down there. I only use a DualSense controller, and I only use an Xbox controller on PC and Xbox. 100% controller. Hey Jason, it's going great. Hopefully going great for you as well. I don't even think I did this yet. Did I do it on... I mean, I don't have enough money for it anyways, but it's there. Let me double check the beta, because I think I did all this. I'm so lost. Like, I'm so confused where I'm at. Yeah, I already have 20 certifications. But yep, if I had enough money, it should be purchasable. Because it's just under the regular cargo menu, of course, since there isn't a separate thing for heavy cargo regarding its mission type. But yeah, the only thing that should pop up saying insufficient funds. I mean, I can't even click on it anyways because of that, but if you have over $306 million, you should be able to purchase it. And let me just check the beta really quick. Well, actually, yeah, I already have it. It's in my hangar. As a matter of fact. Because I remember seeing it now. It was sitting there. Oh, so answered your question already then, Mock? Perfect. But yeah, it's under the regular cargo company. That's where you find light, medium, and now heavy and oversized cargo. You are welcome. Glad that helped out. So there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a stream all about my favorite purchase I have ever made in the marketplace. The Azure Poly C160. Excellent to fly. Supports career mode. I mean, what more could you ask for from an aircraft? So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.